welcome back. This is Aussie Gamer 17 and this is part 2 of my 100% walkthrough for Dishonored Death of the Outsider. In this video we're covering chapter 2 or level 2, whatever you want to call it, mission 2, Follow the Ink. I may, because this is a long chapter or a long mission, we may have to break it into 2 videos. I'll just see how long this all takes on this final run. But yeah, let's get into it, guys.
When I first caught sight of Dowd, I was just a broken kid, staying alive out of spite. He cut the throats of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake. I don't know what I was hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic with me. And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him, and he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering. That the outsider is to blame for all our ills. Who knows? Maybe they're right. The same dream. My arm hacked away, my eye hollow and burning. It still aches. Let's hope it's not some kind of omen.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billy Lark. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike. And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you wanted to forget.
I know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from me.
What in the void?
But you don't want my mark, do you, Billy? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you? Ah!
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll like them.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm! And my face! Is it because of the dreams? Or Dowd?
I gotta say, I really don't know much about the Outsider's powers and stuff. I'm trying to pay attention to everything, but it doesn't make sense. Here's a note that you can read if you want. None of this matters. Nothing matters before we get on the carriage, so have a read of things if you want to. If not, head out and we'll get another cutscene.
What happened to you? The Outsider did this. What did he say?
I've had bad dreams for a while now, and he was never there. But I feel good. Strong. Like all those years ago when we ran together. He didn't offer me his mark. Just said some cryptic shit, and left me with this.
I never knew what the black-eyed bastard wanted. Be careful. The Outsider's gifts come with a price. You won't know until it's already been paid.
Well, he just took my arm. I'm pretty sure it's paid.
Neither do I.
And my face, apparently.
My connection to the void is fading. We've got to act soon. Before it takes me forever.
You found a way to do it. To kill the Outsider. How?
I spent years looking for an answer. I searched the Isles, tracked down a dozen crazy cults. But there's more to the Eyeless. They've got a relic. The knife that made the Outsider. Thousands of years ago. It's here. In Karnaca.
A knife. So you want me to steal it?
Soon. First, we need to find out who leads the Eyeless, and where they keep that knife. They're powerful people, wealthy or noble or both. I don't know their names, but they all have an esoteric tattoo that sets them apart.
That part's important.
At the boxing club, talk
The Eyeless crew have that tattoo.
Red Camellia in the Upper Syria district.
I'll go there and see what I can find. Try to rest out.
I couldn't do this on my own anymore, Billy. Thank you.
Okay, back in control now. Just a reminder, guys, that when I say 100% walkthrough, that means we're going to get all of the achievements or trophies. I can't guarantee that I'm going to find all the coins or all the bone charms for that matter, but in this mission, we are going to get the 3 paintings and we're going to do the 4 contracts as well. Can have a read of some of this stuff.
It's been a long time since those days.
Where did you find that? I haven't seen that face in years.
Yeah, he's aged a bit.
A few months after I left on Wall.
And you kept it all this time. I'd be more careful of nostalgia if I were you.
Alright, creep. We're going to look at the
This was the tattoo
motif.
from the boxing club.
That's right. So the eyeless tattoo, that is. We need to remember that. Sorry, I didn't pause that long enough, probably. Anyway, we're going to go get on the carriage. Let's go. Where we can finally officially start this next mission. Okay, this is just going to play out us arriving, and then I want to. What I want to do is open up our. I don't know what the wheel thing's called, but if you hold LB, you'll be able to see all of our different abilities or weapons and things like that as well. And I want to hotkey some of them. I like putting Foresight left on the D-pad. Displace is already on down, and I want Semblance. These are our new abilities. We're going to learn about those as we go through the game, and we've got our non-lethal electric bursts. Activated as well. There's some of our new abilities, and now that we're here in town, I want to do a manual save as well. Okay, now I want to also check which oh, get rid of this. This is going to teach you about display. Sorry, so read that if you want. I said bone because I want to check our bone charms that we've got activated at the moment. How do I do that again? Why have I lost? Oh, wait, that's because I normally check it when I pick up a bone charm. Sorry. Okay, so normally that button goes straight to my bone charms, but not at the moment. Go to equip bone charms. It's not like I'm rusty. I've been playing this game all day, but anyway, I just want to check. Did we have agility? Okay, we do have agility. Now, if you've got the agility bone charm, actually, let me just check what were those other ones. I wasn't paying attention. Don't want that one, don't want that one, and I don't want those two. Okay, I don't want to equip the ones we don't want. But if you have agility, you can actually just jump this gate straight away. If you don't have agility, just displace up there and then hop down and immediately go into this room on the left, or this building on the left. You're going to learn about Semblance there, so pause the video if you want to have a read of that. You can watch the tutorial video as well. Let's go get our next achievement. Go inside, shut the door. I'm going to sneak because there is someone upstairs, and that's someone we're going to use to grab this achievement. And what you want to do here is just do a quick save. Do a quick save right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to get the occupational hazard achievement, and that is for making an enemy explode into pieces using displace. And at the same time, we're going to get the clever planning achievement, which is using displace on a marker placed with Foresight and eliminate a target. So we're going to go to Foresight, which is this ability where we can then move around without moving. There's our body. Without moving our body, we can look around. It highlights things that we can pick up, highlights enemies or civilians for this matter. And what we're going to do is we're going to use right trigger to place a marker right where the that person is standing. We're going to press left trigger, and we're just waiting for my energy, and press left trigger again now. We're going to displace inside the person. You're going to blow them up, and if that's the first time you've done that, you're going to grab 2 achievements. Now, just because I don't like making a mess like that, that's why I got us to do, and we lose a little bit of health, that's why I got us to do a quick save. So now we're going to do a quick load, and this time, guys, we can just sneak inside and just do a normal takedown on this person just to get them out of our way. Gonna grab her. going to pick her up. And I'm just going to take her into the kitchen out of our way. Pop her down there near the sink. Going to grab some loot out of this crate here. I'm going to turn that music off. You know, I always worry about copyright. I don't know if that would be, but anyway. Over to the desk, we're going to grab these feathers. Definitely make sure you pick up this note called Our Secret Knock. Pause the video if you want to read that, but we need that for something later in the level.
Really?
Yes, a secret knock. That's right. We need that. I'm trying to pick up these coins. Come on, game. And now, if you're ever not sure that you've got all the loot, just use what's it called? Foresight. Use Foresight and have a look around. See if you've got all the loot that you want to pick up. Looks pretty good to me. Left trigger to back out of there. Okay. Now, we're going to actually go out the window. I'm going to do a quick save here. And the reason we do that quick save is in case we muck up. Oh, wrong button. I want displace. I'm going to displace up onto this awning here. Got a bit turned around there. Displace up onto this sort of street light fitting thingamajig. Don't know what you call it. Up onto there. And what you want to do is get onto this roof. Now, to place the marker, I'm going to jump and then release left trigger. You saw it there. Did that work? Yes, it did. I couldn't see it then. I don't know if that'll come through on the recording, but we did get the marker up here. Up onto this roof so that we can get this bone charm here. Just a reminder, guys, bone charms. I got void conduit. Don't forget, they are random. You might not get the same ones that I get, but I'm not going to be using any that... oh, see, this one's really, really good. Gain an additional portion of void energy. I would love to use it, and if you get that one, make sure you do equip that one. I won't, because it actually makes things a little bit easier for certain things that we do later in the mission, and I don't want to use it in case you guys don't have it. Alright, from here, we're going to go across to that roof over there. To get there, I like to just go back down onto this fitting. Using displace. Displace over to the next light. And then over to the roof over there. Jump up. You should be able to find some copper wire here. Take note of this little box here. We'll be back for this box that is remarkably like a coffin a little bit later. Alright, inside here, I don't think there's any loot over in that bathroom. We want to loot this room here on our right. You can get the healing thing. I think we're full now. You can check. There's a drawer here, I think. Has another one in it. I don't think I'll be able to pick it up. No, we're full, so we don't need to pick up any more healing. You can read that if you want to. I want to grab these coins. I don't think there's anything in the drawers. I'm just going to use... Yeah, now, the other thing is, I have just done some practice runs of this, but I cannot remember where all the loot is. I can't be expected to remember all that. So, if we miss loot and things like that, I think it's more important that we get all the achievements and collectibles and things like that. I'm not going to worry about every single piece of loot, as long as we've got enough money to do what we want to do. We're going to move into the next room now, and you can hear a bone charm. That's the noise that you can hear. So if you push this button, grab that loot and also another bone charm. Undertaker, I do like this one. I am going to equip this one. Shouldn't affect the walkthrough too much, but you can move faster while carrying bodies. I do like that one. Alright, there should be some loot. Is it on in there? Yeah, sorry, there's some fish scales. This one here, I bet. Yeah, fish scales. Yum, yum, yum. And what's on the desk? Coins. Yep. Okay. I think we're done in here. And now we can go out this door and down the stairs. No loot in there. Can run down. We shouldn't be in any danger. I am going to sneak once I go back out here. I think this is more habit. There's a tutorial on Foresight. We've already been using that. More of a habit to sneak, guys, than necessary here in this section. But we're going to come in here and get this loot from here. And there should be a coin on the floor. Now, I'll probably do another quick save here because you can easily stuff this up. I'm going to go out here. So I don't know why I was sneaking because I know I can run across here, run across this courtyard, down these stairs, and what we want is this flammable bottle. Make sure you pick that up. And we're going to displace up onto this roof here. Crouch again. Head across this pipe. Out onto this little roof here. And we're going to throw this flammable at these two dogs. If you're trying to do a no kills run, killing dogs does not count for achievements or even for the game itself in the stats. If we have a look in the stats, you'll see, even though we just killed 2 dogs, we've got 0 kills. Okay, so I'm just waiting for that fire to dissipate so we can get past without catching on fire. Now stay in sneak mode here. Pick up this raw whalebone. Now I'm going to do another quick save here. You might not always want a quick save where I do, even though it's probably not a bad idea. Save often is probably a good rule, especially in this game. I'm going to save here. We're going to go inside. Going to grab this copper wire. And there should be some oil in this box here. And the reason I did the quick save is because we're going to do a takedown. We're going to sneak out here. As long as she doesn't see you, you can sneak up on her. Do a little takedown on her. Oops, I was trying to carry her. Why didn't she? That didn't work. Alright, carry her. You get a note off her for looting her. I'm just going to move her body out here, just out of the way. So I can now loot this room, starting with this bone charm right here. The Void Leech. Yeah, I already know I don't like Void Leech, so I'm not going to look at that one. You can read a note here.
The rich pay to poison themselves with this shit. Wish they'd just finished the job.
There's a fan on here, and I believe there was something. Is it in this one? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Alright. I'm just going to check for some loot here. Don't need that. I want to grab that there and that there. Okay, I know where I'm going. Alright, we're going to loot this here. Bath salts, and there should be some more in here. Excellent. Alright, head through this door and ignore the first room on our left and go down to the back room.
These inks with?
And the most important thing you want to do is read this book here. There's some mission clues and things in there, but I'll let you guys read that if you want to.
And a city administrator.
Grab this coin.
These are high-profile people. There's a third leader mentioned, but no name.
I remember there's some more loot somewhere. Oh yeah, 2 things in here. 2 lots of feathers. And I'm just going to double check. Thought there was more coins. Okay, nah, we're all good for now. Head into the room that we passed just a moment ago, and now we can get the tattoo. We're going to need the tattoo to get into a specific building later on with a bit less trouble. Actually, no, I don't go in that way, but we're going to get the tattoo anyway, because then we can walk around in that building without being attacked. So make sure you get the tattoo. It does help.
I always wanted to join a cult. All right, if this is what it takes. Don't flinch.
Did I just see some loot in that cutscene? What I do know is there is an electric burst. You can grab that. It was just a newspaper. I think I saw that newspaper in the cutscene. Anyway, I'm going to crouch. I'm going to go back the way we came. And I'm going to head out the back door. Alright, we're going to climb up on top of this sort of kennel thingy here. Jump over the fence. And then drop down here. Now we're going to work on our next achievement here, guys. So what we're going to do is stand about here. Do a quick save. Because this can go awfully wrong. Or it can fail. And we may have to do a few attempts at this. And I'm going to attempt to show you how to get a couple of ways how to get the hooked achievement, and that is for sending someone flying 40 meters using hook mines. So, considering it's using hook mines, we're going to equip a hook mine. Now, you need to set the hook mine to lethal by holding the left trigger. That makes it more powerful and therefore more likely to send someone flying. Now, if we stand up and look down here, that's a long way down. So if you send someone flying over there, that's going to be 40 meters. There's a couple of ways to do this. They're not foolproof. They don't always work. And this is our very unfortunate victim. And what we're going to do to start with, we've done that quick save. I'm going to show you method number 1. We're going to just attach this hook mine. In fact, I might do one right there. So left trigger, throw one there, and then throw one here on this pillar, and let's see what happens. Okay, see how he just went straight into that? I'm going to rinse and repeat and see if we can get him to go all the way over. Let's just try this again. I'm going to pop one up there. Maybe I'll pop this a little bit higher. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that may or may not have popped the achievement if you got it to work like that, guys. So now I'm going to show you another method to do that, but keep trying that one for a couple of goes if you like, or watch this next method and see which one works better for you. Okay, welcome back here, guys. Now, the second method requires us to walk around the corner here and pop one of these hook mines up on the wall here. Now, just a reminder, you won't see the achievement pop for me on this account because I've already had it pop because I wanted to practice this one quite a bit. So just pop a hook mine up there, and then what you want to do is go over to this guy and choke him out and carry him, and then walk over here. And what you're going to do here is throw the body towards the hook mine, and it throws him off, and there he goes. Now, usually if he lands on that bridge, that might not quite be 40 meters. Sometimes he'll miss that bridge, and you'll get the achievement if he lands down there somewhere. So let me know in the comments below if you have any trouble with that. But there's 2 methods for getting that achievement. Now we're going to reload that quick save. I'm going to put away the hook mines. Okay. Now this time, I'm going to read the note here on the boat. This unlocks an extra way for us to get back to our boat at the end of the mission, guys. Now what we want to do is get rid of this guy. He's in our way. So, luckily this time, we're not flinging him 40 meters. We're not even killing him. Just a normal takedown. Pick him up and take him inside through this door here, but shut the door behind you. Now, if you get caught doing that, just reload the save. Sometimes a civilian can come down the stairs out there. Now, before you pop him over there, what I want to do is just pop him down here. And we need to move this bottle here. Pick up the coin. Grab the coin. Move this bottle. If you throw the body down on top of that bottle, sometimes the bottle breaks and everything catches on fire. So just move the bottle out of the way. I'm going to pick him back up, and I'm going to put him down over on the bed. Have a nice nap, mate. Have a nice nap. We're coming back in here later, so we don't want any trouble in here. Make sure you've got that coin, and then we can leave through here. Make sure you leave this door shut. Always shut this door. This part of the level can be busy with civilians coming up and down these stairs, and we don't want them panicking from seeing an unconscious body, because people aren't allowed to sleep apparently around here. Okay. Alright, head up the stairs. We're coming back this way a little bit later. It's just going slow because I was reading my notes. Head across here. Just ignore all them for now. Don't go up that way because that guard will see you. And sneak into here. Actually, I'm going to do a quick save. Sneak in here.
Welcome, welcome.
And just take her down. Welcome, welcome. Go to sleep. Alright, I'm going to pop her down behind the counter here. In the corner. I'm going to loot the cash register. Just going to shut that door just in case. Alright. Get some coins from there. Head into this sort of back room out here. Grab some copper wire and this dried blood fly husk. And just remember there's a couple of bottles of chloroform here. Chloroform there and chloroform there. Now, before you go through this door, you do want to sneak and maybe also do a quick save if you didn't do one earlier. There is a tripwire on these stairs, so make sure you don't go too far or too fast down the stairs. Disarm the tripwire, you can stand back up, and you'll also want to loot this tripwire here. Get some incendiary bolts. Heading around this corner, we can release a guy here. Actually, if you search around properly outside, you can find notes that he's shoved out the vents or something. Anyway, we're going to let him out. So push X there, have a listen to him.
Thank you. Thank you. No one wants to die full of blood flies.
Nope.
That awful woman keeps all her blood amber locked up. But the key is beside her work table. Take it all. I don't want to touch any of it.
And as soon as you're back in control and he runs at you guys, knock him out. He will go upstairs, he'll see her unconscious body, and for some reason freak out, even though we just saved him. So to prevent that, we're just going to give him a little nap.
Been snatching people off the streets.
Yep.
Outsider's blood.
You can read his notes in here too. Here's some of his notes. Please, I don't want to die like this. Kill Brosnar, free us from this pit. Hurry. Wonder if that was his notes or the last victim. Speaking of victims, there's one here. Actually, first thing you want to do, I want to shut that door just in case. Shut that door, open up the boiler, pick up this dead body. And I don't think I showed this in the last video. I found a cool way of getting the bodies to go in here. Instead of just throwing them like this, oh, that actually worked. Instead of doing that, I'll show you on this body. Pick up this body, because sometimes that he'll bounce out. You can actually climb inside the boiler, then throw the body, and then back out. And we need both dead bodies inside the boiler, guys. Close the door and hit the red button. While we're waiting for the fire, we're going to pick up the key here, and we're going to pick up the blood amber here for some coins. Why did we just burn 2 dead bodies? For money, of course. Once the fire stops, doors automatically open, and we can pick up 2 more blood ambers for 25 coins each. That key that we just picked up opens this door here. Once we're inside, we can grab 2 copper wire and a bunch of blood amber. Yum, yum, yum. Something to do with the blood flies, I guess. And now we can go back upstairs, and remember the chloroform that I told you about before. Make sure you grab a bottle of that. There wasn't any whalebone here, was there? No. I think we're good. And we're going to head outside. We're going to crouch. Be a little bit sneaky. Now, see those 3 there? Now, one of those guys is part of a contract. We haven't picked up our contracts yet. But I'm just going to get him out of the way. Wrong button. I need to displace up onto this balcony. Oh, come on. It was nearly there. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, come on, game. Did you see that? Oh, my God. I can't get it to stay there. Okay. Displace up onto the balcony. Make sure no one has seen you. No one's freaking out. That guard over there is where he's meant to be. Then you can do a quick save. And what you want to do is throw this bottle in the middle of those 3 and knock them all out. Let's go. Just hide in case anyone looks up here. As long as it's taken all 3 out, you want to displace back down so we don't take fall damage. Move the bodies if you need to get them out of the way so that you can loot these coins. Don't think we can pick up the hag pearl. This guy there, he's the mime. Make sure you pick him up. And because we just saved it, sometimes, like I said before, there are civilians in this area that come walking through here. They're going to freak out from seeing those other 2 bodies if they are here anyway. But if you do see any civilians, either knock them out or avoid them and get this mime's body down to this shack where we left the other body, down to this little room in here. We're going to pop him in here as well. We're going to need this guy later. So pop him down there, and we'll be back for him later. Make sure you shut the door. And now we're going to go back in this direction, back up the first little bit of stairs. And we're going to stop on these stairs. And we're going to displace up here. And we're going to drop down here for our next bone charm. Grab that one. Risky parry. I don't think I need this one. I'm just going to double check it. Oh, definitely not. During melee combat, your sword parry always knocks an enemy down. You take damage when parrying. Well, we're not going to be doing any sword combat, so we won't be needing that. Alright. Okay, from here, we're going to get over to that area. You can see sort of a sun chair over there. We want to get over there. I'm going to just drop onto this orange, these orange tiles. I'm going to displace onto this balcony right here. If I can get it. Oh, come on. What's it doing? There we go. Displace up there. Displace up to this balcony. Displace across to there. Don't worry about going inside. We're going to come back through there later. And we're going to drop... Or we can even just displace down here. And we've got another bone charm here. Hot cocktail. Hot cocktail. I don't think I recognize this one. Oh, exploding bottles inflict damage over a wider area. No, I don't want that. I don't want to cause more damage. I did not mean to pick up that glass. I'm trying to pick up the coin. Pick up the coin. There should be a fan. Yeah, fan on the chair. Grab that. And now what we want to do is we want to get back up on top of there. You can either get on this roof here or onto that, whatever you would call this thing here. And I want to get to the market, which you can see is down there. So I'm going to displace onto this roof here, if possible. And I'm going to walk across onto here. Be careful, there are guards out there, guys. And I think I can just walk onto this ledge. And then I'm going to displace down there. And there we go. Grab the copper wire here. Turn around and head inside to the market. Make sure we pick up our contracts. I'm going to mark all of them, or show marker on all of them. We have to kidnap the bartender, death to the mime, but we couldn't just kill him earlier because we have to kill him in a certain way, and I want to show you how to do that later, but that is the guy that we hid in that room. Looks very similar to the brother, but they're not the same person. We've got to find the missing brother and return him. We've got to kidnap the bartender, and we have to solve this workplace harassment. And we'll be doing all of that in this mission. Okay, once we've got the contracts, what you want to do is just move this sign out of the way just by walking into it. Wow, I've never seen it do that before. I don't want you in the way there either. But anyway, move the sign so that you can see this great thingy here. But before we do anything with that, we've got to go buy some upgrades at the black market. So go into upgrades here.
Prices reflect the exquisite quality of the
I want to go to the second page using RB, and I want the makeshift bolt. This is for an achievement we're going to grab in just a minute. So make sure you install the makeshift bolt upgrade. You do need that if you want this achievement. Then I also want the concealment upgrade so that we are less visible in poorly lit areas. Just helps with our sneakiness. I'm going to use the refined lens optics to help us get that same achievement, but you don't actually need it to get it. It just makes things a little bit easier. And let me read my notes. I also want both new bone charm slot upgrades. And I also want the ammo pouch, or the voltaic gun ammo capacity. We'll grab that as well. You should all, if you're following along, have enough money for all those upgrades, and that will do for now. Thanks, mate. Okay, now we're going to use foresight to go through this rat's, what would you call it, rat hole thingamajig. Pop out the other side, and we're going to place a displace marker behind that dude, okay? Place that behind him. Left trigger to get back out. Now, you can see our displace marker behind him. If we use it by pressing LT right now, we're going to end up behind him, but we'll be facing the same way we're facing right now. So what we're actually going to do is immediately turn around, do a 180, and then we're going to displace and immediately knock this guy out. So displace, knock him out before he turns around and sees us. Carry him to loot him. That's just a good habit for me, and I'm just going to pop him down over here. Now, the other way to get in here would have been to use the foresight like we did before and see this code. On the other side of the door, if we open the door here, is a sort of a dial lock system. So you could have used that code to come in the back here. But it's a lot easier to do it the way I did it. Whoops, I did not mean to pick that up. Trying to loot, grab the coins, grab the feathers, the oil, another oil up there. Copper wire as well, looks good. And what we do get to do now is rob his shop. We're very, very sneaky. Okay, I don't think can we carry bullets? Yes, we can. I don't need any healing. Grab a grenade, rewire tool, spring razor. You won't need any hook mines. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier when we did that achievement, if you didn't have any hook mines, you could come here and get one and then go back and do that achievement. It wouldn't hurt if you left that fisherman sitting there still. But anyway, hopefully you've been following along and you can do it anyway. Alright, grab all the bone charms. Good time now to check our bone charms. We've got a few new spots. So if there's any bone charms you want to put in, put them in. Don't need that. Nope, nope, nope. Don't need that. Ooh, I do like this one. Use displace without placing a marker. I'll grab that. Yeah, that one I definitely recommend using the void conduit. And I don't use any of the corrupted ones usually. That'll do.